Hello, everybody. It's CyberGeek here, and today I just wanted to give you all an update on the current Pokemon Go permanent ban wave. Yes, Niantic and Pokemon Go have teamed up and implemented their new anti cheat system into the game. What does this mean for you, and what could it mean for millions of players worldwide? I am going to explain to you why this anti cheat system has failed and how it is going to affect their game and their revenue. As of right now, thousands of players worldwide are now reporting that their accounts are no longer accessible. The strange thing about this is it doesn't seem to be associated with just cheating accounts. Niantic wanted to come in like some gangstas, like a gangsta shotgun Squirtle and a gangsta shotgun Pikachu, and thought they were just going to play superhero and ban all the cheating accounts. They failed horribly, as thousands of users worldwide are reporting that their accounts are no longer accessible and they have not used any third party applications or cheated whatsoever. There have also been reports of players that have legitimately played receiving emails indicating that their accounts have been terminated. I am best describing this as a shotgun ban. That is my analogy for it because it seems to be widespread like a shotgun and it is just hitting everybody. It seems as though Niantic needs to rescind their bans and go back and fine tune their anti cheating system as their algorithms are not working correctly. Ban players that have not done anything have to do sit in an appeal essentially and wait for a extended period of time just to get their accounts back. Also, players that have cheated or GPS spoofed or are currently using bots are also reporting that some of their accounts are still active while others are not. This ultimately leaves the entire fan base in the dark as to what is happening with Pokemon Go. Ultimately, the app has dropped down to number 9 on the App Store, and they have lost more than 40% of their revenue intake as well as their fan base and user base, due to the problems that we are experiencing. So they wanted to try to come in and give all of the cheaters a big middle finger, and ultimately it just backfired on the company, as now thousands of players are outraged due to the fact that they cannot access the servers correctly. I guess this is what Niantic gets for rolling out the game too early, as we are playing a beta version that does not have the content needed to function correctly. They should have waited a little bit longer to push out the game and waited until everything was actually done and fine tuned. The fact that we do not have a tracking system in the game currently has led thousands of players worldwide to resort to other means of catching Pokemon. Most commonly, this is used as a Pokemon tracker map or to track IVs, and they are still banning accounts that are using these types of maps and software. I think it's unfair due to the fact that their game is not working correctly. They have not had a tracker in their game, so people that exploit third party means in order to track Pokemon have to do so in order to play the game as intended. Their tracking system does not work, and I feel that it is unfair to ban users for using other maps until their tracker is fully fixed. What I think we need inside of this story ultimately is a silver lining. We need a hero out of this. We need some shining knight in armor. So I am imploring everybody out there who is currently experiencing these issues to where their account is not accessible and you have spent money on Pokemon Go and you have not done any cheating, go ahead and make a fuss about it. Hopefully Niantic gets the picture. They need to rescind this ban and take away all the bans to resolve the issues with their anti-cheating system. Also, players out there who are currently cheating and using third party applications or using a Windows PC to create new accounts, etc., I am imploring you to stop, as these attempts are in vain. Although your accounts may still be working now, that does not mean they will not be banned in the future. Niantic is working on the anti cheat system, and it seems as though the algorithms that they are using have been able to determine whether or not you are using an Android app player through a Windows PC. This is most likely associated with the fact that you are using a home Wi Fi network, which is not very smart. They can tell if you are using Wi Fi or mobile data. So if you are using a Wi Fi network and traveling more than, a half a mile away from your home, that is a big red flag in their anti cheat system. They have found a way to determine whether or not you are using Wi Fi in an app player, and they will ultimately ban your account. Your attempts are in vain. We need to come together as a collective to fight this big fuck you from Niantic. I think everybody who has the ability to send in a ban appeal needs to do so multiple times a day. I think there should be articles written about this current ban wave and how Niantic needs to compensate its players for these issues they are experiencing. I know that I have several accounts right now, and my legitimate accounts are in good standing. However, my wife's legitimate account has been banned. She cannot access the servers, and she is experiencing this screen right here that has never used any type of third party application with that account or any type of terms of service violation are associated with that account. She has spent more than $70 on the account in the past few weeks, and she cannot access the game. We have also been through the issue where her account has been reset, etc. My ultimate picture of what is going to happen with Pokemon Go is going to be this. They're going to be left in a situation to where they have millions of outraged players due to the fact that their game was released early, and they are insisting on banning these players without their system working correctly, and they're going to have to compensate everybody. So my goal for this is to get as many people aware as possible of the current situation and let them know that if they are experiencing these problems with their account and they have not been banned officially through an email, to write a letter or an email to Niantic letting them know how this is not justified and you want compensation for the problems that you are experiencing. Maybe this will get them to move a little bit faster and resolve all of these issues. But if you have any questions or comments, just leave them below. And thank you all for watching. And please like, subscribe, and share for new future updates.